Happy Tuesday, everybody. What a day. What a Tuesday. Off to a start, right? We got deals and stuff. That's good. Calls are verifying. Verifiers are doing a good job reducing payment terms. The one thing I would remind everybody is that we also do sell month-to-month products, so it'd be nice if we could sell some more of those. That would be great. I don't know if you know that, but we do actually sell a month-to-month product. So please don't make me have to do hours and hours of listening to phone calls to try to find why we're not selling month-to-month products, and we did a great job yesterday with it. Overall, look, the reason that we're doing so well is that there are constantly flips in the queue basically at all times. Like the closers don't have a second to breathe. I look physically exhausted because I just got off a flip 2.5 minutes ago, right? So like we are all in on it. And that's why that's why the numbers today are reflective of our effort, because we're putting a lot of calls in the air and the closers are doing a good job closing them. And that's what it's going to come down to, right? The key right now is we just need to put together one complete day, right? Like sometimes we start slow and then we end fast or end well. And sometimes we do the opposite of what I'm trying to say, right? I've been talking about comprehensive coverage for 5.5 hours straight, and now I'm trying to explain to you how to get more of them. But I do know that if you don't take no as an answer, what happens is you talk to less people for more time, you end up with more flips, and then when you end up with more flips, you tend to end up with more sales. And sometimes people say to me, well, Chris, I had 27 flips today, and I didn't get anything. But if you give us 27 pretty qualified flips, I'm not even saying absolutely qualified, but pretty qualified flips a day, by the end of the week, it's going to get there, right? You may have a day where you put out a ton of flips, you get 0. Then you have a day where you put out 25, 30 flips, and you end up with 6, 7 deals. It's just, that's the nature of the business. I wish it was like a transit system that was always on time. It's like every 10 flips you'll have a deal, and then by 20 you'll have 2 deals, and everybody just got 2 deals a day every single day. But it doesn't work like that, right? But the one thing that we always talk about is control the controllables, right? The most important call in front of you is the call that's right in front of you at the time, right? Or the most important call is the call that's in front of you. That's what you can handle. Control what you can control. If it's dead air, who gives a shit, right? Like getting hung up on at second 1 or getting hung up on at minute 10, what is the difference? Like what actually feels better, right? It doesn't make a difference. A hang up is a hang up. One doesn't matter when it happens. So when you're like, oh, well, I had 5 dead airs in a row. Well, lucky you. Would you rather be on the phone for 50 minutes in a row and you got 5 people you flip them? Do you think that would feel better? No, it's just the nature of the business. Like if we had a perfect system where every single customer stayed on the phone every single time and they bought it every single time, I would be home in my nightwear doing it by myself, getting 100 deals a day. But that's not how this works. It requires all these stores and all of these roles and all of these people for us to put together a successful day. And that's what we're ultimately looking to accomplish. Look, I'm not going to talk about the first half anymore because anytime I ever say anything good, it backfires in my face. All I'm going to tell you is as of right now and as of today, we are doing our jobs. And because we're doing our jobs, the byproduct is sales. So if I ask if you take one thing from this entire meeting, just keep doing your job. For the next X amount of hours that you're here, just keep doing your job, and we'll figure out exactly what we're about by the end of the day. So those are my words of wisdom to you. Have a great day out there in the world of warranty, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
I'll fuck